Let's pause and put it in proper perspective as we join together as two school communities in saying the Our Father. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Now please remain standing as we honor our country and the men and women defending our freedom by playing our Star-Spangled Banner.
Good evening, everybody. This is John Losi. You are looking delayed at Catholic Central Field here on the campus of Catholic Central at the Elm. Tonight's high school matchup pits the Warriors from Brother Rice and the Eaglets of Orchard Lake St. Mary's in this Catholic League final. I'm your host, John Losi. I'll be leading you this evening in this tilt between the Warriors and the Eaglets to find out who is going to be the champion of the Catholic League for 2021. We got a great evening here tonight, folks. I am the one-man wrecking crew tonight, so I'm doing it all. I hope everyone is happy, healthy, and safe. I'm going to do my best to lead us through with everything that we got going on. I do not have a Orchard Lake St. Mary's roster. I've asked for one, but I haven't got one, so we're going to have to just wing it and go with it. It is, and here we are at the X. Tommy Campo for the Warriors, and Tommy will win that faceoff and speed into the offensive zone. The Warriors will set up shop there as Dudley is mauled, and we're going to get a penalty right out of the gate. And that ball's going to squirt out like a ketchup bottle as you step on it. And we're going to get a penalty here, and the Warriors are going to go man up to start this game already. And really what the doctor ordered for Coach Ajay Chawla and the Warriors is to be able to get an opportunity to go man up right out of the chute. The Warriors made it to this game by defeating Cranbrook and our good friend J.D. Hess in a lopsided affair. And Catholic Central pulled the upset, folks. They took down Catholic Central here on this field on Wednesday night, 8-7. And they are here, and this is the first time that we've seen in Catholic Central's home field where they have not been competing for the Catholic League Championship. So Warriors now setting up shop here early. Look for some crisp passing, I would hope, by the Warriors. They've been working very hard on their man up. Set the stage. There's Rayome. Bork, skip side there. Fires, scores! And Paulie Fortino goes low and away for a 1-0 Warrior lead. And that's what they dialed up, folks, as the faithful here get the flags a waving as Julie Coons leading the charge for the Warrior faithful here. And the Warriors jump out 1-0 on the Eaglets. Beautiful evening tonight. Tommy Campo is going to win another one here. And Tommy Campo is going to lose it, however. And he's going to scoop it, and he's going to run. We got some tough corners here, so I hope it doesn't go too far. If you go towards the corner of the end zone, you may get cut off, folks. But you know what? So be it. If the worst thing in life is not being able to see the corners, I think we'll be all right, don't you? We got a good picture here, I think. I think the sound is okay, I hope. This thing tilts a little. We'll be working it out, though, folks. Shout out to Timmy Nelson out in California. An early happy hour for you, my good friend. Hopefully, there's a double here on Bork. Bork's got to move it. Bork's going to split him, but he should be moving it. And he will get it back behind. There is Mr. Klein. Spent some time with his mom and dad last night by the fire pit with the Petrosantis. And we will maybe dive into that later in the broadcast, depending on how the game goes. As we got McNulty now. We got McNulty, Schlackman. We got the Borkman, and that is Mr. Fortino. No, that's Bobby Ray. Oh, feet. Oh, that's trouble. Yeah, that's trouble. You saw that one as Schlackman ducked in back behind, and the Warriors are all over the Eaglets here in the early going. Maybe look for Mr. Greg Bull Durham to pick up a timeout here early as things not going the Eaglets' way right out of the gate. Face-off extremely important here for the Eaglets as Tommy Campo is 2-0 already at the X. And there's another one. There's another win for the Warriors as Tommy Campo doing a nice job at the X to start it. Gets it over to Schlackman. And then you got Mr. Ben Eck. Saw his parents this evening. Never met them before. Looking forward to get to know them a little bit more. Inside, careful, McNulty to Duds. Dudley with it. Going to come back up here up top to Fortino. Mr. Paulie Fortino. Fortino high to Duds. As I mentioned, Warriors took down Cranbrook, but the upset of the season was the Eaglets winning this here. Fortino, Dudley. Oh, good poke check there by the Eaglets. I like how the black numbers on the red jerseys for the Eaglets, they stand out very well in this setting. McNulty with it, and there's a turnover for the Warriors. First one of the game. Good takeaway by the Eaglets, but the Warriors looking right hard, and they're going to get it up. Pole, down, out. Stick, losing balls and sticks. Warriors playing with a lot of energy, really trying to hire that ride. They are not going to get a touch here, and the Warriors are going to take possession. And they are going to push again here, coming up soon here, as we are at the 8:36 mark here of the first. Warriors lead it 2-0. I promise you, folks, I will have a score and a timer clock at some point, as I'm getting so much better at this technology thing here, folks. I mean, from where we've come from, feedback side, we got there. That Eck? I believe that is Ben Eck. Ben Eck with it. Ben Eck takes one to the brain, and they're going to get a penalty on the brain shot. So a man with two brains hits Eck in the brain, and he is going to be, where's going to be man up, but Paulie's just going to go. Schlackman takes one to the neck. And so things are already starting out on the chaotic side as the Warriors have this delayed penalty here. I believe it's only one, but Fortino looked like he was almost decapitated. Fortino back behind. Schlackman. Oh, somebody was at. That was McNulty trying to squeeze one in there. And so we're going to get a penalty on the Eaglets. And the Warriors are going to go man up, leading 2-0 here early. Not the start head coach Greg Durham was looking for. Greg Durham, a really good coach, solid, gets the most out of his kids. I've had a chance this season to get to know the Bull, and the Bull is ecstatic to be here. The Bull went to Catholic Central, so defeating his alma mater on their home field to break the streak is something that he is extremely happy about. Fires Schlackman. Schlackman fires that one into the woods. So unless you're Jason Voorhees, that was not what you wanted. Back this out a little bit there, folks. A little bigger action here. Schlackman, Borky, Rayome. Ball down, turnover, Warriors. I think big part of the plan today for Durham was to in and out, timeout. We've got a stoppage, and I don't know what we have. People are standing still, now moving. I am not close to the scores table, so I can't tell you what that is, but it seems like it's some sort of a stop and a flop, and we got new guys out. Klein checks on. Start the clock when we resume action, so may have some clock issues here. I can't. They're on the other side of the wall as I'm ducked in here. Fires. And they're going to get their first offensive possession here as Orchard Lake St. Mary's sets up shop in the offensive zone. Orchard Lake St. Mary's, one of the most difficult schedules in the state this year, as Greg Durham has said. There's Casey Kajowski with it, 33. Talked to his dad earlier. Joe and Susan. There's a good take there as a freshman. Good player. He had the game winner. It was Kajowski to that freshman for the game winner in overtime. You're gonna get should get a hold there, but they're not going to call a hold. It looked like a hold as Klein is speeding up the sideline. Looked like he's running for a touchdown. Tony Dorsett speeding into the zone, goes to Ben Ack. Ben Ack's going to get a touch, and the Warriors are going to set up here. Good defense by Klein. Look at a forced turnover on that one. Fortino with it. Little bouncy bounce there. Schlackman. McNulty. Good save. Whoops. Got to make sure I pay attention here, folks, because when you work the camera and you talk at the same time, it's never easy. You got to be like a tactician with this thing. You know, you'd think that someone might come up here and help me, but that invitation went unanswered by the Warrior faithful. Ball down. Warriors really looking forward to this matchup and speaking to some of the kids about the defense. They were looking forward to this. The first time these two teams met, Orchard Lake St. Mary's had the 4-3 lead to start and at the half. And I know that Mr. Durham had mentioned that in an interview. And the Warriors took that to heart. I don't want to say it was locker room material or bulletin board material, if you will, but it was noticeable. Patience really a key here for the Eaglets. Ball down as the Tasmanian Devil himself, Mr. Schultz, causing havoc as the Warriors. Oh, yeah. Warriors really playing physical right now with the Eaglets. There's Casey Kajowski getting harassed. And we're going to get a penalty here on Schultz. Can't do it that many times before they call it. Schultz likes to cause trouble for the defensive or the offensive players. Take there, another one. Warriors really playing a hard defense here. Took a little bit of criticism in the first half of the Country Day game where the Yellow Jackets had their way with the Warriors. Fires. Oh, look out there. Good save. Nate Randall gets tested there on a bouncy. And the Eaglets are going to go man up here as Schultz will go to the box and feel a little bit of shame. Shout out to Kenny Schultz, his father, who sent me a nice text saying, "You guys don't need anything from me, right?" Question mark. That's my crack staff. The crack staff has literally dwindled to zero. I think I started the season with maybe 4 people, and now I have De La Soul, as De La Soul says, me, myself, and I. De La Soul was very underrated, I think. Eaglets, work gang, defense there. Benek, Petrosani, shot. That is going to be Mr. and Mrs. Post. And the Warriors are going to speed out of there with it with a 3-on-3. They got numbers if they hustle. If they hustle, oh, that's a shame. Klein threw it away as he had numbers, tossed it to the 50-yard line, and now we got an unsettled down here, but good defense there by Mr. Petrosani. Petrosani gave him a little Dosani in the nose, and that one skirted by him out into the track area. So we are all even, I believe. 2, 4, 5. Nope, we are not all even yet. Oops, now we're all even. Back it out a little bit here. We got Eck. Eck taking a. He's in. Oh, good shot there. Good save. Eck shot it right at the netminder. Number 1. If I had a roster, I would tell you who that is. Might have an old one. You know what? I'm going to check at halftime, folks. The booth did not have any up here, so you won't hear any goals being announced, I don't think, because they didn't have anything. Now, mind you, if it was CC here in the finals, I guarantee you that they would have been completely stocked with. That's no knock on them. It's just your home field, and you run things the way you run things as you would a normal home game. Schlackman, good defense there. Almost a little bit of a ward there. Backside. McNulty. Yeah, they know what they're doing here. You can see, yeah, good takeaway there by the Eaglets. You can see that Bull Durham, that's going to be thrown away and out of bounds. 1:38 left in the first quarter here. A speedy first quarter. Warriors lead 2-0, jumped out early, but have had nothing as the Eaglets have really buckled down defensively here. You kind of got a little concerned early, but you know, the one thing that you'll always see with a Greg Durham coach team is they will be prepared. And he has done his homework, and he knows who to focus on. They're going to leave a shorty on Bork. Oh, there's good defense there. They switch, and they got a turnover anyway. So good play there. Eaglets looking to clear. Going to go backwards. Now to the goaltender, and the Eaglets are having a little trouble riding here. Whoa, all the way up and over. And that'll, good play. They are dangerously close. Uh-oh, that's trouble. That's give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up. Out, 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 out. You saw that one coming all the way as Klein went Lester Hayes on that one and goaded the Eaglets into that one. And they bit, and he took it, ran for daylight, found Schlackman, and the Warriors increased their lead to 3. Oh, they've got the Schlackman. They got the. How do they have the darn? Oh, you know what? He said he was using his phone. Tommy Campo with another win here. He's won every face-up, and look at Campo's seeing a little space. Feeds. Oh, Campo. Oh, Campo. We got a Fogo assist, folks. Fogo assist as Campo just kept running and running and running, and no one came on the slide. And the next thing you knew, Campo was alone and hit duds, and we've got a 4-0 here. Quickly, and this was, Durham's going to get a timeout here. You knew that one was coming, folks. Greg the Bull Durham has seen enough to whet his appetite, and he will need, that was McNulty, not Duds. Campo with the assist, McNulty with the goal. McNulty's been on fire as he continues his consecutive game streaks. And a good start here for the Warriors in the first as we've got 40 seconds remaining in the first quarter here. Warriors lead it 4-0. We started out quick, folks, and now we're kind of settling in a little bit here. As I mentioned, for you who just tuned in or just joining us, my name is John Losi, Losi's Locker Room. Before you click out of here today, please make sure you hit subscribe. That helps me reach my goal of trying to get to 1,000. Then I don't have to bring all of this stuff up here and get set up. I can just flip on the phone, get an adapter for my headset here, and I'm good to go. But when we talk about Brother Rice High School, that's why I'm here. I went to school there. I've got a son, two sons who went there. And Brother Rice, if you're a high school student out there if you're a youngster looking where to go to high school, Brother Rice is a great place to take a look at. Rice is a collegiate college preparatory school for young men inspired by essential elements of a Christian brother education. The school fosters spiritual, intellectual, cultural, and physical development of its students. The Brother Rice community promotes excellence through an environment conducive to lifelong personal growth, responsibility, moral choices, and critical thinking. If you're interested in Rice, www.brrice.edu. And we are back to the action, friends. And the Warriors are going to pick up another face-off win there. There's Schultz. Schultz is going to go backwards to Nate Randall. Uppy top. Yep, got it. And here come the Warriors again, pressing. Shot scores! Yes, sir. Ben Eck. Mr. Eck. It is not a Nickelodeon show as Ben Eck scores. With 23 seconds remaining in this one, Warriors now increase their lead to 5-0. I know the boys took it a little personally when they heard the comment. Took it a little personally when they heard, well, we were winning at halftime, and they were destined to make sure that they were not going to have to hear that again in terms of winning at halftime. Another win by Tommy Campo. That's Campo, a little bouncy bounce. It's anytime you throw it into the turf, never good. But who's going to skirt out of there is Mr. Duds. Duds high. Oh, what a catch, and that'll do it. Almost ripped his shoulder out there as Klein showed some athletic ability there with some hops. So 5-0 here. Warriors will end the first with 5 goals. They scored 3 in the first half in the first meeting between these two clubs. And the start exactly as offensive coordinator Paul Cosgrove and head coach Ajay Chawla had drawn up, also known as Juice in some circles. You know, as we talk about Brother Rice, I mentioned them. If you're a young high school incoming student, or you're 8th grade, 7th grade, or if you're just a youngster and you're out there parenting and thinking, where do I want to send my son? Now, Brother Rice, a great choice. I'll tell you about the lacrosse program too. If you're interested in lacrosse and you're here in the state of Michigan, there's no better place. Brother Rice Lacrosse is the gold standard in the state of Michigan and the Midwest for high school lacrosse. Since 1986, Rice has celebrated 25 state championships. 25. 86, 88, 89, 90, 2000, and 01, and then the run of an unprecedented 15 straight from 2003 to 2017. The streak ended in 2018, but only lasted a year as the Warriors regained the crown in 19 en route to a 25-0 record and a top 20 national ranking. So, you know, great school, and if you're into lacrosse, this is the place to be. Lots of great players, talented players that, you know, don't see a lot of time that still go on and play at the next level, Division II, Division III, Division I as well. We've got a number of kids that have gone on that, you know, may have been a role player here, but then go on to star in college because of their talent. So back to the action at the X as the Warriors are going to get a jumpy jump by Orchard Lake St. Mary's, and the Warriors are going to win another one as Tommy Campo is what you would call money today, as he has won every faceoff so far. And a stark difference between this and the game against Upper Arlington, as Upper Arlington has a Division I Fogo going to Maryland, and he manhandled the Warriors. More possessions means more opportunity, means more times to score. I like to say it's math. I was told there'd be no math. So back up top here to Fortino, 5-0, just starting the second. Fortino carrying and running and firing. That'll be wide. Back up back there. We got a little corner problem here too. Can't get to the S. Yeah, right there. There was a game a couple years ago. There was a starting of the clock that was down in that corner. So if that happens tonight, we're in trouble. So I don't think I'm going to catch it. But my trusty right-hand man, John, is on the other side of this wall where he is filming for the squad. And the Warriors, I'm back behind now. They invert Fortino. Here comes the double, and Fortino's got to get rid of it. Whoops. Somebody's open if they move quickly. Schlackman's in. Oh, Schlackman, good take. So that was good ball movement there by the Warriors as Fortino drew the double, found Schlackman. He dipped it on the inside. The dip tet. The defense there. Dudley up top. McNulty, Rivers, Schlackman. Interesting lineup out here for the Warriors, trying something a little different here. Schlackman with it. There it is. Yep. You saw that one as McNulty was just standing there like a house by the side of the road waiting to catch that one and fire. It's almost like a coach pitch. So McNulty's got 2 on the day. Now to continue his multi-goal game streak. He's been a pleasant and welcome addition to the Warrior varsity black squad this year. He started the season down on varsity orange and has shown his worth coming up and really stepping in for a lot of the injuries that the Warriors have faced. And he's done a great job here for the Warriors and just had 7 goals against Cranbrook. He had 5 against Country Day the other night. Good clear here is Mr. Rayome. Will speed into the offensive zone. I promise you, I'm telling you, I draw up diagrams of how I'm going to want to run this. I have long cords. I'll have multi-cameras. I've been learning and learning. My new best friend, G, at the audio video store out in Livonia. Here's Lance Williams. This is great to see, folks. Lance fires. Oh, that'd have been great. Lance is injured, been injured all season. He has got a torn meniscus in his knee, I believe. I know something's torn. I talked to Rana last night at the Fortino or the Petrosani fire pit. That's going to get back into the zone there. The Eaglets are having trouble with, good catch there by McNulty. There it is. Yep. Bing, bang, boom. McNulty to Schlackman. Now Schlackman and the Warriors are rolling here, folks. McNulty now doing it on both sides. Great vision. Started with Lance's shot. And the Warriors now are going to increase their lead to 7-0 here in this Catholic League final. Zoom in at the X as Tommy Campo has had his way down at the X. There's going to be another win. Wrong way. Schlackman's got a trick. Backing out here up top. There's Bork. I got a screen. I got a monitor. I don't know which one to follow. Bork. High heat there. That one's going to skirt out. We got a number 11 sighting. Matthew Losi is in the game for the Warriors. I know him. Gonna come over here to Mr. Bork. Rolling. Got to move it. Back behind. I can't watch my son, can I? Back out and see everybody. There's Bork with it. Get it back to Losi. Nope, I'm going to clear him through. Here's Bork's got a shorty. Bork fires. That's going to go wide. Good left-handed take by Bork. And the Warriors looking to add to this lead as they are up big here early. Back behind. There's Duds. Little invert again. Dud coming up high. Got Bork with it. Bork's working on a pole, so he should find the shorty. Eck, trouble. Eck fired wide. I don't want to. I don't want to see those tendencies come back. No, we got a flag down. Flag down on the play, and it appears the Eaglets will go man down again. But all Warriors in this one, folks, as they lead the Eaglets 7-0 with 7:45 remaining here in the half. Got to tell you a story. I did a game at. I'll tell you after this man up because I got a feeling a shot's going to come quickly here for the Warriors. Got unnecessary roughness on. Bork. He got a piece of it. Good save there. Bork was trying to pick that corner. Beautiful night tonight. Got a little breeze for the boys, keeping them cool. I was up. My papers are blowing away here, so whatever I wanted to say, I'm not going to be able to say it. Did a game up there. The varsity orange team was up at Holt this afternoon. Did a nice game there for them. They had a tough one. Feed in, up, bouncy, up and over. Going to do it again. Schlack. Bork. That's going to hit a helmet. And that one is going to almost go through the upright. So nice job by the Eaglets here to hold the Warriors at bay so far. Not sure what we're doing here. As there's a conversation between the official and Mr. Fortino. Not sure what that was about. Maybe him being a junior, maybe his college options. I can let him know that he has committed to Penn to be a Quaker, to follow in the footsteps of my good friend Mark Carroll, standout lacrosse player there. That was a force. And somebody's got it. McNulty? Goal. See, look at that. I mean, he's a magician in there. You can't see McNulty. He finds it. No one knows he's got it, and he just sprinkles it in, and no one knows it's in. So McNulty's got a trick. He's tricky. McNulty with 3, Schlackman with 3, the Warriors with 3 times 3. No, we got 8. That would have been too good of a flow if it was able to go 3, and then times 3. Tommy Campo dominating at the face-off circle. They've gone long pole now, which is the right thing to do, and it will not pay off, however, as they are going to win this draw again and set up shop in the offensive zone. My tripod almost fell over there. That would have been bad, especially for the people sitting beneath me here in the booth. So yeah, Varsity Orange won today in a close battle. They were trailing most of the game. They won at 13-10. They remain undefeated. Head coach Luke Timmis is 25-1 in the last 2 years with that Varsity Orange team. Lance is in the game again. That's Klein. High one back behind. Beating up top here. Fortino's got some room. Fires. And there's Fortino. So Paulie Fortino gets into the act. And the Warriors now get to that 3 times 3 equals 9. And the Warriors lead at 9-0 here in the second. Seems like kind of a remember the Titans situation. Leave no doubt, Howard. Fortino scores. His dad, Paul Fortino, was on the Losie's locker room tech squad to start the season. He is, as well, just like everyone else, disappeared. But that's okay. It seems to work better with me just doing it. There's a good ground ball there by. Another break. Good catch. River. Another one. Crease. No crease. Duds does what does and tiptoes through the tulips around the crease and finds pay dirt. And so I hope you didn't join late, folks. This is like I watched Moneyball this morning, and it was that game that the Oakland Athletics broke the record for most consecutive win streaks because that's exactly what they did as the Warriors have put up a 10 spot on the Eaglets to start this one and lead 10-0 on the Shamrock at Catholic Central as Dud scores there. McNulty with another one. I don't know how many points he's got now, but it's got to be a lot. Another person we like to mention during our delayed streaming broadcasts, we are delayed, is Stinson Miller. Stinson Miller has been a long-time supporter of the program for a number of years. Stinson Miller started his company, Sean Higgins, in December of 2012 with one mission to help grow the game by equipping the kids of all ages with the right equipment. For the last 7 years, his specialty has been stringing sticks. They've strung sticks for players of all ages, for 8 years old to professionals. They know how to string a pocket that's right for the individual based on their age, experience, level, and position. And over the years, he's grown the business. I told him when he started, I'm like, passion, 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 man. Follow your passion. That's the thing. And they moved from a website to a brick and mortar store to doing custom team uniforms, helmets, gloves, and spirit wear. He's got a store now located inside the Sports Garage, 782 Denison Court in Bloomfield. Passionate about the business and about the game. Go in, check him out, or check him online, www.stinsonmiller.com, STNSONMELLOR.com. Back to the action as I'm paying the bills with our advertising. Actually, there are no bills. There's no advertising, really. It's just me. Sean's sons, big lacrosse, as you can imagine. Brendan's out east playing. And then his younger son, Ryan, is at Birmingham playing and playing very well. So the Eaglets have the ball in the offensive zone. They have not had a ton of possessions, folks. If you've been following along in your home scorebook, I think this is number 2. There's Casey with it. Casey Kajowski working on Schultze. He fires. That'll be wide. Casey Kajowski, known as Cujo, along with his dad. I mentioned Joe and Susan. Joe is a wonderful cook, and he, according to head coach Greg Durham, cooks up food for the boys like you can't imagine. There's a good take. He's in outside the cage. One more step. Ball down. Petrosani working hard. Saw Nick last night. Nick will be attending. There's a good takeaway by Nick Petrosani as well. Nick will be attending Notre Dame next year. Ball down, kicking down. There's the ground ball. Yep, picked up by the Warriors, and here they come. As that is Evan DeVito with it. DeVito back behind. And there's Klein with it. Klein, very good addition to this lineup early in the season with the injuries down at HSE. Matt Losey with it now. Lose has got it. Always love the Loses. So Warriors up 10-0 here in the second. Goes to Schlack. Schlack with it. Schlack fires. Good save. Not change the plane on that one. And now the Eaglets are going to fire long. That's more of a Gilman. Gilman. And here is Petro. Petro to Ray Ohm. Bobby. Bobby fires wide. Excuse me, folks. Just working the camera here, folks. Back here in the corner. Up, we catch that corner. Got to pick those corners. That's why I set it up the way I did, so I could say pick those corners. Warriors missing Mr. Plunky, sophomore, who was leading the team in scoring. A shoulder injury. He is not available. Still missing a couple of other players as well. But, the way the season has evolved, the Warriors went heavy early, Feed McNulty. I told you. All he does is finish, folks. He finds holes. He was originally named the Garbage Man because he would pick up the garbage and score. Then that evolved into Swiss cheese because he could find the holes. And now I really don't have anything to say. Now he's Steve McNulty now. Now he's just nutty. We're gonna have no nickname for that man. He's got 4 now. So McNulty goes quattro, quattro, quattro. I don't know who Robert Rayom is. I know who Bobby Rayom is. And I also know who SBR is, Sweet Bobby Rayom, who was in the booth with me during the Cranbrook game. Tommy Campo is going to win that one as Ben Eck. Ben Eck with it. Ben Eck is just racing, and he gets mauled. No call, but a gaggle of bodies, and they're a little pushy push. Warriors, I'm not sure what the call was, but the Warriors are going to retain possession, no penalty. And we sit here with 2:45 left in this one. The Warriors up 11-0 as the defense has really clamped down on the Eaglets offense. Good ball movement here by the Warriors, looking for that matchup. Yeah, watch Moneyball today. Great movie. I think it's going to be up. Lance drops it. Lance has got to just find his sea legs. As turnover there. Eaglets trying to clear. Long Gelman again. Oh, hooks up. Nice. Nice pass there. And here they come. Here they come. Fires. There they go. And the Eaglets get on the board. There they go. Great outlet pass there by the netminder. And number 5 scores. Not George Brett, but we will find out who that is. Great look by the netminder. That's an assist from the goaltender, I believe. No, that's not hockey. I don't think they have a roster because they didn't have one for me. Oh, wait. Luke Rice. Oh, yeah. That's Brian Rice's son. All right. We're going to write that one down. Write that one down, folks. 5 is Rice. We're going to get this whole roster done on the fly. Got Kajowski. Campo again, another win. And the Warriors will set up back behind. There's Duds. Duds! Dud goes underneath as he throws his body around like the trapeze artist that he is. And the Warriors answer right back. Score now is 12-1. Warriors with 1:50 left in the half. He is the Duds of the Duds. Luke Dudley and their family. Lineage throughout Brother Rice Lacrosse. Brothers came through here, won state championships. There's another win by Tommy Campo. He's done a phenomenal job at the X. He lost that one, though. And it wasn't so much on the clamp as it was the after clamp. Kind of like the after party. Leaning, it's buried, no call, ball up. Are they going to get crease? Well, loose ball push is going to be the call. I think they needed to call something on that one, or the Eaglet faithful would have not been happy. 1:20 left in this one. Warriors 12-1 in this one. Eaglets wheeling. Zoom in a little bit here. Back behind. Feeds up top. Oh, Casey with a nice catch. Casey Kajowski. Good catch, Case. Fires. Kajowski. Cujo. And then there's Cujo. Cujo, right out of a Stephen King novel, finds the back of the net. And the woods in the back here, the elm, remind me of Stephen King. Very scary. And Cujo would fit in well. Great movie about a rabid dog terrorizing a woman and her young daughter in the middle of nowhere. So the Eaglets at the 57-second mark in the half get 2 on the board, cut the lead to double digits at 10. And ball down now. Eaglets paying a little bit more passion here, a little bit more pepper in their step as they were a little shell-shocked being on the big stage. Get a timeout, Ajay Chawla. Ajay Chawla. See, I know when Coach Ajay Chawla is going to call a timely timeout, and I called that one. So we'll be making sure that we show Coach Chawla that he is now in sync with yours truly. Timely timeout by Coach Chawla. Number 1, he leads the nation in timely timeouts. Another person we like to mention here as we speed through this one, as we Warriors lead at 12-2 with 40 seconds remaining. If you're a fan of podcasts out there and you like lacrosse and you're in the Midwest, you want to know what's going on, we recommend our good friend Michael Ward and his One Man Ride podcast. He discusses the sport of lacrosse in the Midwest and the rest of the country, covers topics such as current events, travel, food, etc., with a myriad of guests of all walks of life. Great slogan, Ride to Live, One Man Ride. And Michael's done a great job during this pandemic of identifying some of the mental issues and mental concerns going on with our youth after everything they've been through. It's a great night tonight, though. The light's coming on. It's a great venue here. And I'm just happy to be able to broadcast it and happy to be able to see, these seniors get out here and experience something that they lost last year. So good timeout by Coach Chawla. 40 seconds left in this one. Warriors up 12-2. They will get into the zone and they will get a touch. That's Bobby Rayome. Rayome got the shorty. He's got a pole on him. Bobby's dodging against the pole. Somebody's open. That's outside the cage as the Warrior faithful jumped the gun on that one, but Duds is causing havoc back behind, and he's going to get the ball. Great ride by Duds. And that'll do it for the quarter. Sorry, folks. I could not see the clock. Everyone seems to be looking at each other for some reason. I think they want a second on the clock, folks. Coach Chawla wants a second. He's going to get 0.9. I can't count that one down because it's literally less than a second. Backing out here, you're going to see a little jump ball. I don't think there's any way to get this off. Maybe Sports Center Science could chime in here and let me know if this is actually possible from behind the cage. This would be like Minnesota Fats. More like David Blaine, I would think, to find this in the back of the net. No, I guess it wasn't 0.9. It was 9 seconds. Sorry, folks. It looked like 0.9. The CC scoreboard is a little malfunctioning a little bit. Spin over here. And we can see the scoreboard as I tip up here. So there we are, 12-2, folks, at the end of the half on the campus of Catholic Central. So they're probably going to play music, and I don't want to have any copyright infringements. Yeah, so they played music in my last game, and AC/DC, Back in Black, caused my broadcast to go in the black as AC/DC had the copyright people on me and shut the presentation down. And it is hopefully being worked out right now. But we're going to take a quick break here, folks. Why don't you guys freshen up, come back in about 10 minutes, and we will continue this action. I'm going to put everybody on mute in case the music comes on. All right, folks, we are back as we tick towards the second half of this Catholic League Finals matchup between the Eaglets of Orchard Lake St. Mary's and Brother Rice. Warriors lead this one, as you can see, 12-2. Warriors jumped all over the Eaglets early. Pan over here as Tommy Coons is warming up for the Warriors as Brother Rice goes with the two goalie system. Tommy Coons is the second half man of the hour as Nate Randall played very well in that first half, letting in two goals, making a couple of good saves, letting a couple in there late, but the Warriors lead this game 12-2, and they got to get a pretty good jump start here for the Eaglets if they want to get back in this one. Starts really at the axe. You could see a couple of their goals there came because they had won the faceoff, picking up a couple of more possessions, and they're going to need to continue to do that to get back into the next one. The Warriors will be back in action on Monday. Quick turnaround as they will face East Grand Rapids, who lost today to Heartland in a good matchup. Rick de Blasio and the Pioneers. Good season so far this year in the Division II playoffs right around the corner for them. As we get the clock settled here, 25 seconds, they're just going to cut it short and say, let's get this thing rolling, folks. So here we go, back in action as the Warriors and the Eaglets will get this one going here in the second half. Greg Durham's got to dial up something for the Eaglets to get back into this one as Tommy Campo is going to win it. And he's going to speed in. He'll get a touch. And Tommy will get it back to Duds. Duds with it. And Duds spent a little time on the injured reserve list this season. Undisclosed, as every injury with Brother Rice is. And here is Mr. Bork. Mr. Bork has got lefty, shot wide. Good back up there as Schlackman is back behind. Schlackman's got Hattie. Meet me in Cincinnati. He's got 3. The air is out of the proverbial bubble in this one as the emotions not running as high as they were. Dudley! And Dudley says, Dudley, Dudley do. And he starts the scoring here in the second half. And the Warriors increase their lead and make it 13-2. Been getting a couple texts from the folks out there watching. Now, Duds has got a trick, so we got Quattro, trick. Scoring coming in bunches for the Warriors. Got a big game going on tonight there. Oh, nice. Oh, that's going to be a loose ball push. Nope, no call. And the Eaglets are going to speed. Fire, long pole. Long pole. Whenever that long pole starts trucking, I always want that long pole goal. Brendan Higgins, former Brother Rice Warrior. Very talented at that. We got a lock-off situation going on. I can hear those voices in my head. Voices carry. Good feed cutter. Tough angle right there. There it is. No. Coonsey with the save right out of the gate as the Eaglets really pressing things now. Nice little hop in their step now as the Eaglets had a good look, but Tommy Coons said no. Voices carry was by Till Tuesday. Remember that from watching Night Tracks. That was before MTV, so I'm dating myself. That's a feed. Nothing there. All right, so good possession here by the Eaglets as they have seen, and really the end of that second, they also found their feet a little bit more too, as they're playing a little bit more with a sense of urgency, feel a little more comfortable. They got shell shocked early shot there. That's going to be high. So the Warriors will have the ball back, or the Eaglets back behind, as Mr. Corcoran, not Cochran, up here. There's Casey. Casey's got one. He's looking to wheel. Casey. Oh, good save by Tommy Coons, but Casey Kajowski being very aggressive with the Warriors, and he will draw a penalty. So good take by Casey Kajowski. Good save by Tommy Coons. Coonzinator. I've called that name a bunch today. He's got a brother who's on the varsity Orange team today, and they won that game up in Holt, Michigan. Just a quick hour drive up, do the broadcast, come back, quick sandwich, and here we are now. So 13-2 here. 9:38. Schultz gets his second, so Schultz has now got 2 penalties on the day. Feed there. Coons. Yeah, Coonsy. Coonsy plays the angles. That's going to be an errant pass. However, whoops, as Eck will lose it. And they're speeding. Back it out. Good patience. Yeah, the Warriors can't score if they don't have the ball. Got there. Coons saw that one all the way. There's no way Tommy Coons is going to let that one go. And here comes Mr. Eck. Get it to Klein. Klein with it. Klein flips it back. They got the touch. Rayome's got it now. Mr. Bobby Rayome. Whoops. And here goes Rivers. As Zach steps on the field at the midi position. He's been playing attack all season, but it seems a little change in the lineup, moving Mr. Schlackman down to the attack spot as we wait for Mr. Plunky to return. Shout out to his family, big supporters of Losey's locker room. Ball down. Bobby, nope. Long pole, firing into the night sky, connects. Oh, missed it though. A lot of yelling going on. And a good settled situation, and they almost found the back of the net. And the Eaglets are taking it to the Warriors here to start this one, even though the Warriors scored. Little dipsy do. That's going to be outside. Outside the goal, Coons will fire into the crowd, as that's 2 turnovers now on the Warriors on clears. Not what anyone wants to see, as clearing so critical in the game of lacrosse. So good possession here. The Eaglets, as I said, they've got their sea legs underneath them and are playing much better as they have controlled the tempo in this game. Back behind. There, ball down, ball loose, good pickup. Zavito was it? Yep. DeVito with it, back to Schultz. It's a decline, and that's what they're looking for as they finally get the clear. They'll kill off the penalty. We're all even here. 13-2 is the score in this one, folks. 6:49 remaining in the third. It's been all Warriors, but the Eaglets have chipped away a little bit. Have not found it on the score sheet. Heads up. No. As McNulty tried a little Beastie Boy crafty. It's crafty. Here comes the double. Got Bork with it. Bork going lefty. Bork scores. And that's a Bork lefty. And Bork has had a couple of those lefty dodges as they're giving him the right side. Nice to see using your offhand and picking the corners. As Bork now gives the Warriors a 14-2 lead. A lot of discussion was Brother Rice so accustomed to playing CC in this game. It's happened every year since the game has been here at Catholic Central for the Catholic League title. And would there be a letdown in this one? The answer to that is a definitive NO with an exclamation point squared. Borkowitz. Yeah. Oh, good take there. Good save by the netminder. And here comes Casey. Casey speeding into the offensive zone. Why they're yelling to Casey to shoot it from there, I don't know. This isn't basketball. There's no 2-point shot in high school lacrosse. So, that's going to be a check. He fell. Scramble. Who's got it? Who's got it? That's going to be Carson Moylan with it to Kunze. Kunze's going to fire in the middle of the field there. And here they come again. Warriors in the offensive zone again. Warriors asking if Ack is okay. Now we're going to get up here, all the way over there. 14-2 here. 5 minutes remaining in the third. Now Rayom back behind. Schlackman, ball movement. That's going to be a droppage of the ball here closest to us. That's Eck with it. Whoa, that's going to be Washi, who fell on the 35, that dreaded 35, who's a menace. Ball down. And who's going to come up with this one? Insert, it's got to be that color. And it will be Mr. Fortino with it. Fortino feeds a Washi, and Washi loses that one. So the wash and dryer, there's a long pass coming up here into your screen. Good outlet. Not handled cleanly, but still the Eaglets will get the possession and step into the offensive zone. There's a big boy matchup down inside, I'll tell you that, as they try to bowl that one in. Tommy Coons got a foot on that one. As good defense there by the Warriors. That was a battle of will and weight. Three minutes and 28 left here in this one. Warriors lead it 14-2. Still like those jerseys and how they pop on the screen. I hope they look as bright as they do to me. Warriors, that's going to be a shot there. Who's going to get there first? The Eaglets will get there first. Is that pizza? Looks like they're handing out pizza down here. I know Barblosi is hungry. As we hear the wheels there. Good defense by the Warriors. D-Middies have played well, and the officials have done a nice job too. A couple of penalties here and there, but they have not been the story of this game. It's really been the play. There's a good double. Warriors positionally playing well. Good cut. Kunze. He's on a little bit of a hot streak as well. This tail end of the season, he's played extremely well. That's why the two-goalie system has been so effective. One guy's on, one guy may not be. 2 minutes remaining in this one, folks. 2 minutes. Ball down, middle. Who's got it? Ground ball there. Fires it back to Coons. Coons. Oh, that one's going to skate. Tipped. Middle of the field, tipped again. Oh, look at that, right into the hands of a waiting. Yeah, look at that. So now the ball is bouncing the Warriors' way. They were doing it anyway, and now the ball is finding its way into their stick off of scrums. So Duds now has 4, and the lead is 15-2. So Dudley now goes quattro. So we've got a McNulty quattro, we've got a Dudley quattro, and we've got a Schlackman Hattie. Ball down here. Warriors are going to win this one. Tommy Campo comes out of there with it. Really a good game for Tommy Campo. Just dominated faceoffs early and often and continues to do so. And the Warriors are definitely taking advantage of the extra possessions here as we clip under 1 minute here in the third quarter. Warriors 14-2 in this one. Borkowitz has got room and space. Schlackman. There's that McNulty. Can't see. McNulty with it. Nope. Ball down. McNulty loses it over there. Going up top. Here's Lance with it. Be careful, man. Behind you, Lance. Rayom fires. Bounce. A good save there by the netminder. That'll good pickup there by the Eaglets, and they're going to break out. 3, 2, 1. Nope. That's not going to get through. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Warriors increase their lead in this one as we now sit 14-2. Warriors with the lead here in this Catholic League championship game. Another person we like to give shout out to is in the other room, and usually he's my partner in crime. That is John at Prospect Reels. John's got the video feed going on the other side of the wall here. ProspectReels.com, Michigan-based company, provides sports videography, sports highlight reels, and athletes' websites for aspiring college athletes. They have worked hard with hundreds of athletes nationwide since 2011 to help them achieve their goal of playing at the next level. If you're looking to build a highlight reel, looking to put something together to get coaches to get your name out there, take a look at Prospect Reels. That's prospectreels.com, prospectreels.com for all of your needs. So we're going to start the fourth here. Warriors with a big lead on the Eaglets. 14-2 here in this one. And it was right from the jump. You could see it right out of the gate. The Warriors came out with intensity. Orchard Lake St. Mary's coming off that big win. I mean, that was a huge win for them to beat Catholic Central on this field. You kind of thought maybe a little bit of a letdown potentially. I wouldn't say it was a letdown, but you know, it's a tall task to beat Catholic Central on their home field and then come back and play Brother Rice on the same field. It's just it's something that would be incredible to do, as Brother Rice and Catholic Central are the reigning powerhouses in the state of Michigan. McNulty fires backside. There it is. Hello. And that was pretty, as the Warriors get a nifty goal there and score again. And McNulty's a playmaker, folks. Another great feed. He's got great vision. Going to get Noah Seth checking into the game, number 24. Shout out to his mom. Hopefully she's here. James Donaldson, Brother Rice graduate, playing for Georgetown right now and dominating from what I'm hearing via text, as Noah Seth's going to grind it out in there. Schlackman with a pretty goal. He's got Quattro, so we got 3 Quattros on this one. That's 4-8-12 for you guys scoring at home. Seth will not win that one as he got called for a hold, and we are at 15-2 here in this one. Coach Greg Durham and the Eaglets. Nice win against Catholic Central. They fell to Clarkston in their most recent game before the Catholic League final or semifinal game in a tough 1-goal loss. Number of tough 1-goal losses for Orchard Lake St. Mary's this year, but it really made them battle tested. There's no question that that tough schedule that Coach Durham has played led to that victory and helped. There's a bull rush. Kunze could not stop that one. Big goal there, and that's a big boy play. As the Eaglets find the back of the net. That was the matchup that they were looking for, and they got it. And that was strength as he bowled his way into that one. So they'll chop the lead to 15-3. Nick Williams will be attending. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I know he's going to play football next year. Nick's a very good athlete. I've known him for a number of years. He is a talented player at Lacrosse and also on the football field, and he'll be taking his talents next year to play football out east. So 9 minutes left in this one. Warriors lead it 15-3. And here is Fortino, who's still in the game at 15-3. Warriors at Benek. X still in the game. Starters still in there for the Warriors. Rivers now up top playing midi. And here is Fortino. Fortino, he's going to fire. Ball down. Rivers with it. Rib is going to be doubled. Good double. McNulty with it. McNulty up to Rivers. Rivers has got a shorty. Rivers. Fortino feeds. That one's going to be wide. Found Eck in the middle there, who found a hole. That could not find the back of the net. As I mentioned, the Warriors will be back in action on Monday against EGR at Ambrose Field. The annual game fires. It's going to be wide. 7:50 remaining in this one as the clock is running. As we've got running clock now for the Warriors. Feel good for these seniors as I hear a Blake Karcher, not Blake. Ball down right in front. And the Eaglet goaltender will have it. And he's going to come out of there. That could be trouble, so he better be careful. Careful. Good wheels into the offensive zone. They're going to get a touch. Nice play there. Warriors. 7 minutes left in this one. We're going to get a timeout. Oh, we're going to get offside on the Eaglets. So all that work for Orchard Lake St. Mary's goes for naught. And now the Warriors are going to throw a long pass into the middle of the field to Bork. And he's going to speed into the offensive zone. And he look out. That's trouble. That's trouble. Oh, it's Duds faked himself out. As the Warriors now look to salt this one away. 6:35 remaining in this one. Down inside. That's going to be Eaglet ball. As good hustle by the netminder. As Lance Williams checks into the game. Good to see Lance. Talked to his mom last night at the fire pit. Lance will be playing at Canisius next season. Little bouncy pass here. Long pole. It's Joe Janda into the offensive zone. He's going. He's going. He's going. He's going. Kunze with the save. Good angle by Kunze. And Kunzenator. Fortino speeds into the offensive zone. And the Warriors now with 5:32 left in this one, lead it 15-3. Warriors jumped all over. Matt Losey checks in the game. And we got the lineup here, which is Rayome, McNulty, Losey. Bunch of lefties here is Dudley. McNulty moving screen. Moving screen on the Warriors. That'll be a turnover as McNulty got a little too crisp and clean. No caffeine. That one's high. Good catch. Eaglets have had struggles in the clearing department. Got it there. Nobody on them. Still got to hustle, though, because it wasn't that they just got there. He got to hustle. He gets the touch. Would not have liked that. Got a shorty. Oh, look at this. We got a Casey Kajowski, Matt Losey matchup, folks. We're going to zoom in on this one because this is lifelong friends. Jump stop. Nope, that's going to go wide. Good defense by Losey as Cujo was trying to take Losey. That was very exciting. Not for you, folks, but for me and others who know both of the good young men. Big boy ball. 4 minutes remaining in this one. Warriors 15-3. Good defense by the Warriors. Here we go again. Ball down. It's going to go back behind. Good defense by the Warriors. Ball down, ball down, ball up. Back down here. 3:30 remaining this one. 15-3. Warriors in total command. Eaglets just trying to find some things to build on from this one. Here's a good matchup here. Nick Williams, left-handed, hits a player and is going to skirt on towards the high jump pit. Famous high jumpers. I don't know. It's always a tough one. You always know the long jumpers in track, but the high jumpers really never get the recognition. They're just not household names. I mean, you knew Carl Lewis, long jumper, Bob Beeman's record. What are we going to get here? Moving screen there, or timeout? We had timeout by Coach Durham. He was probably getting a little, I don't know. Talk it over. So Greg Bull Durham calls a timeout to talk it over with the squad as we've got 2:44 remaining in this one. Warriors in command, leading this one 13-3. Another supporter of Losey's locker room that we like to give a shout out to. You know, we talk a lot about the lacrosse in the community and in the area. And one of the youth programs that I've been involved with, and a number of these Brother Rice Warriors have played in, is the Michigan Warrior Program, founded by Stephen McNulty in 1997, to provide a program for kindergarten through 8th grade boys in the area interested in playing lacrosse. They've taken great pride over the years in the best lacrosse training available in the Midwest. They encourage the popularity of lacrosse as it inspires loyalty, passion, not only in the sport itself, but the lives of our youth. If you're looking for a boys youth lacrosse program, check out www.warriorselitelax.com. That's warriorselitelax.com. And yes, that is the same name, Stephen McNulty and Christian McNulty. That's his son. And you can see where he gets those hands from as he's been working on the wall and on the bounce back for a number of years. And it is really paying off here this season as a sophomore to be able to do what he's been able to do to really little spark into the Warriors offense. Now the Eaglets now coming out of the timeout. Speeding towards 2 minutes in this one. Good screen there. Working. He's got room. And he got room. Good play. I get a penalty too on top of it as Karcher didn't take kindly to coming into his space. And the Eaglets are going to pick up a goal and a penalty, which is going to put a hindrance on any more Warrior goals because the clock is now stopped at 1:59 in a 13-4 game. State playoffs right around the corner. You'll have pre-regional games starting next Thursday. Number of games here late in the season have been moved, canceled, moved up, moved back, as you've still got the testing mandate here in Michigan where the student athletes are still being tested. So that comes into play when looking at the end of the year in the state playoffs. The mask mandate, however, for fully vaccinated people went away at 9 o'clock this morning. There were no mask burning ceremonies that I am aware of. I didn't attend one. I was up prepping for this day of lacrosse as game number 2. Ooh, good hit there, a little shoulder, and here come the Eaglets as they are trying to kind of build some momentum. Oh, it was White. I got the penalty. I thought it was Karcher. That's my fault. My apology to Mark and Janelle. So 1:38 left in this one. Warriors will be man down for the remainder of it. And Coach Durham looking to build a little bit here. He's not thinking about this game anymore. He's moving to the next one. Backside. Shot there. Coonsy. Coons and Hater. Good play there. Nice. Good outlet pass and a good look there to Carson. And here comes the Warriors speeding man down. Carson's with it. Decline. They just want to kill it. They're going yellow. Yellow always reminds me of Jim Ignatowski in Taxi. I think I mentioned this in an earlier broadcast. High pass, but still going to be picked up by the Warriors. Where he was studying for his driving test. And Judd Hirsch says, "What's a yellow light mean?" And he says, "Slow down." And then he says, "What does a yellow light mean?" It's actually the other way around. It was Jim saying it to Judd Hirsch. Good show, Taxi. Danny DeVito, Mary Lou Henner, Tony Danza, too. That's where Who's the Boss was formed. So 27 seconds in this one. Warriors are just playing catch up here, and they are going to celebrate their second consecutive Catholic League championship. I'm not even sure how many overall Catholic League championships, so we'll tick this one down as we're at the 10-second mark. 10 seconds remaining in this one. Warriors are going to salt it away and win the Catholic League title in this one as the Warriors will win it. And they will be Catholic League champions here for 2021. I was very excited for the game. The Warriors took care of business, did what they needed to do, jumped all over the Eaglets early. And, you could just see that a lot had been taken out of the Eaglets in that victory against Catholic Central. I think they laid it all on the line out there, and they didn't have it in the tank to handle the rested, talented Warrior squad. So the final here from Catholic Central is 15-4 Warriors Catholic League champs. They'll be back in action on Monday against East Grand Rapids, the Pioneers. Rick de Blasio coming down, bringing his squad. We will be on the air for that one. So as you leave and exit out of here, hit subscribe. And if you enable your alerts, every time I go live, it will pop up. And so I will never receive any more texts that say, send me a link to the game, because they're always found in the exact same place, which is on my YouTube channel, Losie's Locker Room, where you are right now, folks. So appreciate you tuning in. I hope everybody have a great, great Sunday. Spend some time with your parents, spend some time with your kids, get outside. It's been beautiful weather. And let's all be blessed for what we have, be thankful and grateful. And let's move on to next week as we speed towards the MHSAA playoffs. Appreciate everybody very much for tuning in. Thank you for supporting me and my healthy hobby that I'm doing, and I'm really enjoying it. So I thank everybody out there. So my best wishes to everybody out there, and we'll see you on Monday. Take care, everybody. Thanks. Warriors win it. Catholic League champs 2021.